What's going on, guys? It's Bricky Roblox, Bricky Hatch, and I'm back on the track, and I'll be rating. And today we have a video on my opinion on value. Alright? So this is just my opinion, what I think value should be, and yeah. Well, my opinion is basically what I think it definitely should be. It's not what I think. You cannot change my opinion on this. And you never will be, because let's review it. Okay. Definition of value, according to Google, the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. So, once again, this is the script. So basically, my opinions on it. So, I feel like I should talk about mythics. Mythics are underrated, and I'm a mythic collector because I feel like one day they will have better value. It's 1 in 200 chance to get a variant of a legendary that is mythic. Mythics can't be crafted, unlike shinies, so I don't get why they are so underrated. If you do the math, shiny mythic eternal contrast should be about 10,000 in shiny value and limited value. And that can get a plasma wolf lord. But it usually doesn't get a plasma wolf lord. So you have to put into factors that they are doing 2 times mythic events more often. So that is why I put it at 10,000, not 15,000, which its true value should be. And some of them are like Mythic Krampus. Mythic Krampus should have about Gingerbread Shard. It gets around 50 to it gets around 200, and it should continue getting around 200. Mythic Tier 1s are underrated. Really? Shiny Mythic Tier 1s are underrated. Mythic Tier 1s, Shiny Mythic Tier 1s. Because it's 1 in 250,000. And BGS Bucket was 1 in 200,000. So if you think about it, it should be about 20% per Mythic Tier 1, but it's different with, I think there's a difference because of, I don't know, people are weird. So the next subject is shiny secret pets. I think they ran from about 7 times to 10 times from its original value. This is why they are so different. 7 times and 10 times, a pretty big gap. So let's use an example about Sinister Lord 2.0 and Eternal Cucumber. 2 very different pets. Sinister Lord 2.0 being pretty rare and Eternal Cucumber being not as rare. So let's say somebody like Mr. David Plays, who is famous for making shiny secret pets, makes a shiny Sinister Lord 2.0, even though I think he did. The value of Sinister Lord 2.0 regular would rise because there are less Sinisters in the world, and making a shiny about 8 times more value. Godly Gem about 7 times less than the shiny. Almighty Pumpkin is about 9, and Dice Split is about 10 times. Because, it just adds on to how many shinies there are. It adds on to how many shinies there are, and adds off of the amount of regulars there are, and there would be a few hatched. So, there's that. But it doesn't affect a pet like Eternal Cucumbers when there's so many shinies hatched, in general, and there's so many regulars. I advise people who follow those rules, even though I don't have enough to trade for a shiny secret pet. Another thing is about the value of top hats, basilisks, skulls, and all that stuff. I think that they are different variants and not the same pet. So the champ should be about 40 times more rare than the regular. Skulls 50, and a top hat's at a whopping 60. So if you have a shiny top hat, you're in luck. The next subject's about OGs. If you're an OG collector that's obsessed with OGs, it's okay. It's fun to collect. People who collect it and then inflate the OGs, they make me mad. So a big factor of trading is a conversion rate of limited to secrets. So regularly, if you are converting limited value to secret value, you have to give about 8 to 10 times more value in limiteds to get secret pets. But for some reason, people are either valuing OGs way too high, or they just take that secret to limited value out of consideration. When they were trading for OGs. Wait, I just read that line. Because they did not understand how one single shiny Frostwing Hydra at level 1 can get an Immortal one. I saw it on the wiki. And the sad part is it's happened before. So let's break it down. 13 Leviathans. 1 in 8 million to get a Leviathan. That means that the estimate of any 60 to 120 million Frost eggs were hatched because of the Luckium Pass. 100k for Ice-Winged Hydra, meaning a little over 1,000 Ice-Winged Hydras were hatched, meaning 1k in limited value and 100 in secret value. And that would be about 9 times for the shiny, so 900 times in secret value for shiny Ice-Winged Hydra. And shiny Frostwing Hydra is getting 2k in secrets, and remember that shiny Ice-Winged Hydra is 5 times more rare than shiny Frostwing Hydra. Also, I was doing the research in the wiki, and I saw these people asking what Golden Marshmallow gets. 2 people responded. One person said shiny Ancient Hydra, the other said a Platinum Dual Corn. 1 year later, somebody just replied saying a secret pet. Now, I know that Zach, or aka Marshmallow, hoarded a lot of OGs and changed the value a lot. That is way too big of a jump, so thanks Zach for doing this. The next subject is about leveling up your pets. This will be a rather short one, but I don't understand why people aren't leveling their pets. I mean, I understand OGs, but 3 out of the 5 Cinestiller 2.0s were not leveled up. Correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't make sense because if the majority of the pets aren't leveled up, the value doesn't change. There we are. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.